in attendance and the trillions watching at home. Let's get ready to go into the rabbit hole. Good morning and welcome to Podcast from the Pit. Casey is with me as always. And then we have Wes from all the way down. It's Team Australia with us today. Wes and the Retro Tinker.
G'day.
G'day, mates.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. As always, Wes, thank you for being here.
Thank you for the last minute invite. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for taking it.
Yeah.
And Nate, thanks so much. Second time in the pit, first time on our morning show, I believe. So,
Yes.
which you would call it your evening show, I guess, or night show. All right. But, thanks for being here. You're always fun to talk
Thanks for
to.
having me on.
Yeah. Can I get you to do one thing first,
Sure.
Mr. Nate? Can you say hello there?
Hello there.
Yes.
And also, if anybody in the chat does not subscribe to Nate,
Yes.
please do so. The Retro Tinker, he was on 666 subs last night, and we
gotta
can't
give
leave
him
it there.
No,
It's got to be 667. We
yeah,
can't leave him this way.
or 665.
Let me go drop one.
But
I don't mean the bathroom. Oh.
Yeah,
That's what I was getting ready to say.
let's
That's
get
a
that
joke
stuff
for Larry.
up. Also, what's weird is when I was setting this up, I noticed Nate's on 666 and Wes was on 444.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's uncanny.
it is. Ours fluctuates. We get one, we lose one. We get one, we lose one.
Yeah, it seems to be how it goes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I've noticed since I've been selling some stuff on eBay, which Toys from the Pit, anybody interested? I put in my wife prints out this little thank you letter, and I put a couple Podcast from the Pit stickers in there, and we seem to get subs from the people that buy stuff. So,
That's
That's
genius, Casey. That's,
Yeah.
that's great. Good job.
I mean, it's like they're buying, I know what they're buying, so I know what they like. Maybe they'll like us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Please like us. I like us.
So technically,
Technically, it's buying subs, I guess.
you're buying subs.
Yeah.
No, selling subs.
You're
Selling subs.
You're selling to buy their.
Potato.
Yeah, I know. No, that's actually really cool. That's really cool that you're doing that.
But,
Yeah.
That he's doing that too.
the thank you is honest, and the thing maybe check out Podcast from the Pit is hopeful.
Yeah.
So,
Bet.
Eric, what do you want to do next? You want to do chat?
Yes. That's what I was getting ready to say. Let's check with the chat.
All right, there's some legends in here,
Awesome.
as per usual. We're gonna start off with Mr. Beta Ray Bob. Hit that like button. I love it. Thanks,
Mhm.
Bob. Larry, hope you're feeling better, man. I know you weren't feeling good there.
Get you feeling better, Larry.
Charles Pickle Bowen, good morning.
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 Todrick, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Hope you get to have a nice coffee this morning and a cigar, sir. They go together really well.
Michael Jean Fleming, good morning.
Hey.
Michael.
We gotta get the Gunny watching.
Yeah, tell Gunny we said hi.
Yeah, definitely.
Yorktown Joe, hello. I love it.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, Yorktown? What's up, buddy?
Joe, amazing stories. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. There he is.
Zazel, so good to see you, buddy.
Hey.
Morning, Zazel.
Pete Moline, good morning. Another legend here, Kiwi. What's up,
Hey.
Campbell?
Hey, Campbell. Good morning, sir. Well, evening for him.
Top of the night.
Probably even
to you,
later,
sir.
right?
Yeah, it's even later than here. He's probably he'd have to be around midnight where he is.
Oh, wow. Man, Texas is big down there.
Texas is
Yeah.
huge. Hey, it's Johnny, One in Toys.
Johnny, I
Hey,
am
big man.
going to be sending you another message this morning. So thank you for responding. I'll shoot you an email. We'll sync up.
Hey, the legend himself, Ronnie
Hey,
Trickshot.
Can't see it, but I got a shirt on today.
Nice. But he's like, good day, gentlemen, and Eric. I love it.
Oh, he changed his logo.
He did.
Yeah.
I like the, I first started, I really hated AI. But I don't know. I like the deep colors of this kind of, when you do something like that.
So that means he needs to make new stickers.
Yep. We're going to need new stickers.
V2.
Used to be a brothel down the road from my work called 444.
Oh. All right.
G.I. Joe Customs.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you. Steve Martin. Good morning.
Steve.
Off course. Good
Hey,
morning.
big man.
So great with
rolling in.
what he does on Instagram.
Yeah.
Talk about using AI to affect. Those are so cool.
It brings him to life.
Yeah.
Ahoy wreck ship.
What's up, Mick?
Hey,
Wreck
you know
ship.
what? The morning is the best time to get that walk in before that sun just really beats you down.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yep.
But awesome. Yeah. Good on you, wreck ship. So you got to start somewhere. I haven't exercised forever and I need to.
Yeah. I mean, right now here, you can't see the tops of the hills for the fog. It's starting to lift, but it's just
The hills?
Yeah. They have eyes.
The heels.
The hills.
Joe Fan 84 from work.
Hey, that poor devil.
Do you live there, Joshua? Just kidding, Ben. Just kidding.
I think I said when we was recording last night, the only person who works more than me is Joe
Yeah.
Fan 84.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a good dude.
He is.
So, since we said hello to our amazing chat,
Amazing.
amazing. Anybody got any new stuff in? Who'd want to start that?
I can start. I got
Let her-
nothing.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Nothing.
Me?
I've got nothing.
Me too. I has nothing.
I don't have anything. I have something that's arriving on Monday, so I'll be showing it off on Wednesday night when Danny and I have our show.
Nate, you got anything you want to show off?
I picked up something cool today, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
We went op
Yay.
shopping, and I've got a big old T-Rex.
Ooh.
So it doesn't have batteries in it at the moment, but yeah, it's got the mouth opening action, and you twist its tail, and it stomps.
That's really cool.
I picked it up, and I wasn't actually planning to buy it, but then I started playing with it, and then I couldn't put it down.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Very cool.
Look at those little arms.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so that's my pickup.
What was the brand?
That's a Jurassic World one from Mattel.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, that one thing they do very well is Jurassic Park dinosaurs.
I
That's
think,
go ahead, Casey.
in my opinion, and I know we're mostly a G.I. Joe show, but Mattel, I think, is killing Hasbro in toy lines and just all around playability and just
Mhm.
stuff for my interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shade on
They've
Hasbro.
got quite a few good.
Mm-hmm.
Got quite a few good toy lines out there with the Motu stuff and Jurassic World.
80s Joes.
I can't wait to see what
Something
they
like-
do with the DC universe,
Yes.
Mm.
because that could be a rabbit hole for me.
Yeah, I am more of a DC guy than Marvel.
Yeah.
So I am cautiously optimistic about it. And part of me wants it to be fantastic. Part of me wants it not to be
Yeah.
because it will be a rabbit hole.
I do. I mean, those Jurassic toys that I see in Target. If I had that in my world building, it's an imagination in my head. I'm like, oh, this would be cool set up, but because they do look amazing. And then at Joe Fest, there are those I don't know what line that is, but they have all that dinosaur diorama there
Yeah.
with the mechanics and armory on that
Mhm.
sit on those dinosaurs,
Yeah.
and they're beautiful.
Yeah. And
I was like, I want it all.
Yeah, and it gets extra tempting when you realize like the dinosaurs are actually like a lot of them are 3 3/4 scale, like anything Hammond collection. The vehicles are 3 3/4 scale. It gets very, very tempting, and I'm trying only to mainly just pick them up secondhand from like op shops and things, so I'm not spending a fortune on another toy line. But
Yeah.
they're,
And I missed out. I wanted to get the only one I wanted to really get. I mean, I wanted to get them all because they look amazing. But it was a few years ago when Wayne Knight's character in Jurassic Park was one of the figures in a box, and I think it came with the Jeep or something like that. But I was like, that was my chance to have Newman from Seinfeld as a figure.
yeah. That is my problem with figures that are made off that are made to look too much like the actual actor. Is that my brain can't help but apply them inappropriately? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's one of the reasons why I like things like G.I. Joe or the Star Wars stuff that doesn't look exactly like the actor. Like, this is Luke Skywalker. It's not Mark Hamill.
Right.
yeah. Like the original Star Wars figures look nothing like the actors. Nothing.
Yeah, that's I think that's good. I think it requires a bit of imagination from the kids, so like they
Do
know
they
who
still
it
have
is.
that?
I'm there with Bob.
I think it's a subscription now.
I hope kids still have imaginations,
Yeah.
because we had to have it as a kid.
Yeah.
We didn't have all this technology and stuff.
What's
So
technology?
I'm
Yeah.
so glad. I know I'm
You used
54 now, but growing up in the late 70s, early 80s, playing with toys, it was a magical time.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't trade it for
You
all
do
this
still
technology.
you do still see the imagination and that, but you do see more of it in kids that have more limited screen time.
Yep.
So I was leaving the Walmart.
My limited experience with kids, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've only got nieces and nephews. I don't have any of my own.
Same.
Same. I work around them. And this week, I was walking through the kindergarten hallway, and I hear, "Hey, it's that cleaning guy. It's Mr. Eric." And I look up, and a bunch of little bitty kindergarten heads are poking out of this door, and they're like, "Mr. Eric, we got our eyes on you." And they're doing this, that, me. And I'm like, I got my eye on you kids, you little potlickers. But I did pick up something at the Walmart the other day. I don't have it with me because it'll be too awkward to show you off. Of course, you know I'm a nut for the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings,
Mm-hmm.
and Magic the Gathering has started dropping the Hobbit cards.
Wow.
And I seen it. I was like, I'll get a couple packs, see what they look like. And now I'm like, oh, I need them all. I need them all. I need them all. But where
So
would
they
I
get
put
you.
them?
That's why I never bought any of the Magic the Gathering Doctor Who, because I knew I would just try to get everything.
Yeah. But I'm like, what? Where would I put them? And I have some Magic the Gathering cards, but they go nowhere near what I have already. I've got some pretty mean cards, but I'm like, no, I don't need this, but I want it.
Sometimes life ain't about need.
Yes, it's about what my little fat fingers need to run through. Mm-hmm.
Eric,
Yes.
you got some, right?
I got 3 of them. They are amazables. Love them. The only thing I don't like about the Dracula is his cape, but that will be an easy fix as soon as I get a chance to get on the Cape Master site. But they are great. I mean, great.
Were these recent? How new are they?
I got them last year.
Is it the like the Frankenstein, the Bride, and Dracula?
I haven't got those yet. I've got Dracula, the
Those look good. I remember
creature from the Black Lagoon,
Oh yeah,
and
Werewolf, right?
Werewolf.
Wolfman?
Yeah.
Werewolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfman was the first one I got, and I was like, "Ooh, I need them all." And the creature, oh, he is like butter. He is so good.
You're not alone. A lot of people are saying they've got them all and they love them.
Yeah.
I meant to, but I kind of missed the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got to.
That's all right, Zazel. We all
all-
shill for something.
Yep.
Still don't know what that means.
I got a big old list of Super 7 figures in a cart for my birthday. I was waiting to pull the trigger.
Do it. They're actually better than the GI Joe ones. If you believe that.
Really?
Yes.
Hmm.
My opinion. Like the creature has so much detail to him. I mean, the Wolfman, he's kind of plain. He's pretty vanilla, but his nugget and his hands are super detailed. And trying to read this. Oh.
Why did you build the
that
Great
was-
Wall of China?
No, that was to keep the rabbits out. There were
Yes.
too many rabbits. Aren't
Wascally Wabbits.
Oh my god.
But for those outside of Australia, that was probably one of the most successful ad campaigns in Australian history. It was for like, I can't even remember what it was for. Maybe it was like encyclopedias or something. But like, yeah, this kid asked his grandfather why they built the Great Wall of China, and he's like, "Oh, it's to keep the rabbits out." And then next thing you know, the kid's like in front of the classroom with his project, and he's had to tell the whole class why the Great Wall of China was built. It was just one of those like completely random but wholesome ads that like advertisements that just took off.
Morning, Dennis.
Yes. I've got so many questions for you, Dennis. I'll be messaging you later.
Every time I see Dennis Level 7 Toys, even though it's a wreck ship thing, I just want to say Scuttlebutt because that's all Dennis did at Joe Fest.
Yeah.
I would just hear Scuttlebutt out of nowhere, and I'm like, and it's Dennis. He was stalking wreck ship all Joe Fest.
Joe A-Raw, good morning.
Hey.
Morning, Joe.
Joe.
One thing I would like to see him bring out in the Monsters line. Well, they've already brought out all the Universal monsters now. Pretty much, they need to bring do the Phantom of the Opera. That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
But
I'm
they
not a
pretty
big-
much.
Could they
Go
could they
ahead.
bring out like a Dr. Jekyll and a Mr. Hyde?
Yeah, oh, that would
A
be
two
cute.
pack.
Yeah.
Do like
I'm
a
not-
Crimson
I'm not a
Twins
monster
package.
guy, but I love all these things. I think they look cool,
Mhm.
and I'm glad that everybody that wants them gets them. That's fantastic.
They could do a Cthulhu.
Zazel.
That is hilarious.
Genius. Good one.
Yeah.
They can. I mean, look, Legends of the Hidden Force technically made an invisible ninja.
Yeah.
So take that, Super 7 can take that and like, all right, we can now make an invisible man.
Yep.
I am working so hard to clear up some space so I can finally let my Legends of the Hidden Force breathe and make a little diorama for my little ninja guys.
Yeah.
I have almost all of them. And
I've
they're
got
so
a
cool.
I've got a 2018 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Chinatown playset that I've put all my ninja characters on, like all my Ninja Joes and everything on.
That's so
it's-
cool.
Just pretty much the right scale.
That is cool.
Eric, remember when I dragged you to
In
the 2025 Joe Fest to the Lady J Toys? I think it was Extensive Enterprises booth.
Yeah. You body
And-
slammed me into the Lady J toy display.
But remember that display they had?
It was great.
Yeah, I don't know what that was from, but that was really, really cool. And same
Yep.
thing, Legends of the Hidden Forest had a pretty cool
Hmm.
Yeah.
setup for theirs.
It is a great display. What I remember of it, because everything started going black after you like repeatedly bashed my face into it. Like, look at this.
And Joe Fest hadn't even opened yet.
You know, that is one of the highlights, getting in there and just looking around while it's not packed.
Yes. Yeah.
Except for big Operation Monster Force will not sell you anything until it opens. Everybody
Yeah.
else is like, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
picked
Monster
up-
Force won't do that?
Mm-mm.
I picked up those 20 or those 10 Lenard Corps figures at that one booth. They look brand new. All those construction figures. Ronnie would have had a field day there.
He could start his
Yeah.
Village People
Yeah.
diorama with the
Yeah.
construction worker.
He'd have him singing YMCA.
No, he would make him sing Macho Man
Yeah, true.
because Ronnie's a macho man. Macho man.
Rex Ship would have him singing in the Navy.
That's true.
He would. Yep.
All good songs too.
Yep.
Actually,
Yes,
had
they
that.
are. They are.
I actually had that album, and I think I actually took it from my parents and played it on my record player, and would stand in front of the mirror. This is kind of embarrassing that I'm admitting it, but stand in front of the mirror and sing along, dance as a kid.
Yeah.
Dennis, I would love to go.
Just having any music of your own, regardless of what it was, basically was just like you felt like the coolest kid
Yeah.
around.
Hey, Dennis, when is that show? I mean, probably won't be able to go, but I want to really bad.
I would like to go, but I didn't even know it was happening. I know somebody that could put us up that lives in Nashville.
The songs are good. That's we're just saying the songs.
Honey, they want you. They want you as a new recruit.
Nice.
October 9th. I mean, hey, maybe I can swing that as my anniversary gift because my anniversary is in October. I don't know.
that'd be a hard swing for me. My anniversary's in August.
This
Yeah.
month.
Still, you can give it a shot. Give it a try.
Yeah. Early Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what the doctor says Tuesday for the wife. But anywho, so we're talking about rabbit holes. We're almost 30 minutes in. We haven't got to, well, we hit and missed on our subject.
Hit and miss, yeah. More miss than hit, but we're having a good
Yeah.
time. We're talking.
Yeah.
It's what
So-
we do.
So Nate, do you have any rabbit holes, buddy?
My entire collection is pretty much a rabbit hole.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah. Basically, it the whole thing started with one robot that I bought for my mum. It wasn't even for me, because my mum collects toys.
Nice.
And I was a car guy. I just played with rusty old cars, and we would go to swap meets and things. But Mum needed something to look for while we were at these swap meets, and so she started collecting toys. And so then I was be on the lookout for stuff for her, and I bought her this robot, and I really liked this robot. And then I gave it to her, and then I was just, I wonder what kind of robots are around on eBay. And then I saw one that my dad had when I was a kid that me and my friend destroyed. So I'm like, I'll do something nice for Dad. I'll replace his robot. And I bought it, and it showed up, and I opened it up, and I'm like, yeah, Dad's not getting this. And so I started collecting robots, and for a few years, that was all I was collecting was like old, like robots from like the 60s to the 90s kind of era. And then eventually I was like, and I sort of started, and I realized I had my old Power Rangers at home. So I got those out, and I really wanted to finish them up because they were missing bits and pieces. So I started putting them back together. And then from the Power Rangers, I was like, you know what? Since I got some of these robots and they look good with the Power Rangers, I wouldn't mind getting a few Transformers. And so the Transformers went from that, and it just kind of snowballed. So basically my whole collection is in itself a rabbit hole, but in terms of in the collection that are individually what I would call rabbit holes is like my Motu stuff. It's like I never intended to have a big collection of any particular thing. I knew I wanted like little bits that represented each of the main kind of toy lines and everything in it. But now here I am. I think I've got less than 20 Motu figures to have one of each now of the original line. The Motu Origin stuff, I've got a whole heap of that. I only was intending to get He-Man and Skeletor, and then because they were there and like at the shopping center, and I, wanted to treat myself, I would just get one now and then. And now I've got 2 whole big shelves full of Motu Origins.
I think I watched a video where you opened up a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. I think I opened up like nearly, I think it was like 40 odd figures in one video. it was a lot.
It's entertaining.
It just as I said, these things they just go out of hand. I've got quite a few GI Joes now. I was given like 4 of them at one stage, and I was like, oh cool, I got a few GI Joes. But then I started doing O Ring a Bell with Zazel, and I started to really get into them. So now I've like got the GI Joes, and that's led to the core and these random O-ring figures that I learned about from Wilhelm that they're off AliExpress. So now that I've been kind of obsessed about those for a while. So I've kind of been O-ring mad the last 12 months.
It's a good time to be an O-ring fan. There's a lot of great O-rings out there right now.
Yes.
Good
I
morning,
even
Gaz.
went down a Bluey rabbit hole
Oh
because
no.
because the vehicles, like GI Joes, fit in
Yeah.
the vehicles, and I've started coming up with funny ideas to do stuff with them. So then I was like, after more and more of it, because I kept having more and more ideas and like finding things. Like I've got a caravan, like a bluey caravan, and I've got ideas that like that will reveal itself hopefully in the future of what I'll be doing with all of that. But it's all to do with those off-brand AliExpress figures that now I've basically written a whole story for. Most
Nice.
of it's in my head, some of it's written down. But it's all going to be. I'm going to make a play motion series. I've been building sets and everything and writing episodes and stuff. It's all. Yeah, I did. I built a bar for my GI, like it's a GI Joe bar in this world where these figures exist. For like the first episode, so and it looks. I was really happy with it actually. People that I've shown, they've asked me, "Oh, did you film how you did it?" And I'm like, "No, because I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know what I was doing." But yeah, maybe in the future I'll film some videos on how I'm building these sets. But like last week, I finished off. I built like a miniature GI Joe headquarters thing that's gonna be on the screen for like 3 seconds total. But, yeah, but it was well worth the however many days it took me to finally get it done.
As long as
yeah,
you had fun
like-
doing it, totally worth it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
My Star Wars retro collection stuff that's in the corner behind me there, that was a rabbit hole that well, after watching The Mandalorian, I was already kind of trying to collect the actual vintage Star Wars figures. That was kind of what I wanted to do. And then I was shopping and I saw these Mandalorian figures from the retro collection stuff. I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm really loving this show. And here's some figures that look like they belong with my vintage Star Wars figures. So I got like, but I only want, I'll get Mando. Oh, and if I got Mando, I better get, well, he was just the child then. He wasn't even Grogu. Yeah, and then eventually they all came on sale.
Yeah.
And so I ended up building like the first 3 waves without paying more than like $8 a figure.
Sales are
So-
both good
and that-
and bad.
Yeah.
Good morning, Russell Cruz.
yeah.
Sales could be
Yeah, so it's like
amazing
I'm-
or dangerous.
It just
very
makes you buy more.
susceptible to rabbit holes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want me to start showing off some of your pictures and you can talk about?
Oh yeah, if you want to, I wasn't sure whether you were going to or not, but
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
yeah. So that's that's most of my O-ring stuff, or anything that's like three quarter that kind of fits the bill goes in there. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. I only took that picture this morning. I started getting some adventure people, the Fisher Price adventure people,
Those are
to go there because they're the
gorgeous.
right scale. And I want some civilians and stuff to kind of pad out the world. So not everyone has to be a soldier or a terrorist.
That Jeep
Yeah,
that
and
you've
there's
converted into a Delta 17.
yeah, I love that.
Is that the
was,
Jurassic? Is that from Jurassic?
yeah, that was Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that idea I got from Spoon Killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it just fits the bill so well.
What are those hats
Yeah.
down on the bottom right? Those little things with.
Oh, there's something I made as a joke. I call them jar heads. They're literally like little jam jars
That's
with
awesome.
like military hats, and so there's Sergeant Strawber. It's Duke spelled with a J because it's for jam, and the one on the far right he's the bad guy. He's Baron von Chutney.
That's awesome.
And here's what I made that's Star Wars themed, and it's the Marmalorian.
That's
It's hilarious.
fantastic.
Yeah, so I made those as a joke, like to put in my videos, that anything that's like an episode on my channel, I wanted to have something that's like comedic or funny in the middle of it to sort of break it up. Like, so, and it's usually a fake commercial for something. Yeah, so there was like the Jarhead Action Jams. It's like the tagline is, "These ain't your grandma's jams."
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Very creative. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Same.
yeah, so I got the
Oh my goodness.
yes, that's my vintage Star Wars stuff is on the tier to the left, and the retro collection stuff. I've actually got more retro collection figures now than vintage figures. They're all on the right, and they look awesome. Like it brings me so much joy seeing them all together. So I have no regrets about getting in the retro collection rabbit hole. and it's better than like for one, I like the aesthetic of them more with the more simple faces, like I was saying before. The faces don't look like the actors; they just look like characters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they make less of them, so so I don't have to buy as many.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Remember whenever I was really into Star Wars back in the 70s or 80s, a little bit in the 70s. I got the Bespin Luke. I was like, this looks nothing like Luke, but I'm going with it. I'm doing it. This is him.
Mhm.
Yeah, like it's not something I ever really thought about when I was a kid. Like, most of the toys
Yeah.
didn't really look exactly like what you were doing, and the main time I started to notice it was, I think, when the Lord of the Rings figures come out. I'll grab one here.
What?
Now these ones, I like. This one is an example of a particularly good one. This is Sean
Mhm.
Bean as Boromir.
Yeah.
But I look at it and I see Sean Bean.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily see Boromir, and they're all weathered, and they've got like the mud and everything on them. For what they are, they're really well done, but
Yeah.
they feel less like toys and more like figurines.
Yeah. Statues.
Yeah, like statues. Even though, like, I kind of like them, and the more that you get of them, the better they look together. It's like I've been trying to resist that particular rabbit hole because I love Lord of the Rings so much. It's like it's my favorite book and my favorite movie series all at the same time. So, but what I was thinking I might do eventually when I get a bit more practice at making my own figures is I might make my own retro collection style figures of Lord of the Rings characters, just for the hell of it.
Remember whenever the Lord of the Rings figures first came out, they were basically just statues. Like
Yeah.
the Aragorn I got was from the Battle of Weathertop, and he basically had one pose, and I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
they
would
they missed the mark there. They were trying to make stuff for like older collectors, I think, more so than toys for kids. And to me, like I could see why, and I could see that it is good work, but it reminds me too much of in our tobacconists over here, where you go buy cigarettes and whatever. There's like always the gift shop part of them, and they have all kinds of like little statue things, little dragons and things like that. It's all like giftware, and it just kind of reminds me of those. Like it's yeah, they're just like cheaply like manufactured this stuff that's it's just there is a fair bit of detail there, but it's just like painted like and dry brushed and and stuff to show all the details, and then boom, there it is. And it just kind of, that's the aesthetic that it reminds me of.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it feels less of a toy.
Yeah.
But saying that, like my mate Dino from Totally Taylor Retro Hunters, he's got quite a big collection of this stuff. And once you get it all together, though, it looks fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not knocking any of it, but who was it you said did that one Boromir figure that you showed?
That was Toy Biz.
Toy Biz. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's who did the originals.
yeah,
Can't
yeah,
remember. But
yeah.
that would be a dangerous rabbit hole for me, especially
Yeah.
if somebody came out and did a really good line for it or set of figures, I'd be done. I'd go broke.
Yeah, I do have a Gandalf figure here that came out. This line came out just before the movies did, so it's not based off. It's not based off the movies at all. It's just based strictly off the book. And there's this whole line that I would love to collect, but they're just a bit too pricey. Because they're like, and they're, I think they're about a 4-inch scale figures. Like I've got one Gandalf on card, and he looks really good. And then I got it for a good price, and then I started looking at all the other ones, and I'm just like, oh, I can't afford that. So that's one rabbit hole that my own budget saved me from.
Yeah. Thank you, budget.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, that's just the a closer up shot of the other side, because the other one you couldn't really see the retro figures.
No, those are the 5 POA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those people that, like, I don't care too much about articulation. Like,
That's
don't
me.
get when you want to get like a good photo or something, and you just
Mhm.
want that one pose, and then you start appreciating articulation. But in terms of just sitting on the shelf, 5 POA is enough for me.
It seems like, when you get the 5 POA, like these, the colors are just more vibrant too. I don't know what it is. It reminds me
Mhm.
of like the old school Palatoy.
Mhm.
5
Yeah.
POA.
Yeah.
When it comes to these figures, I like these better than when they did like the GI Joe recolors and stick them over there. They don't look right together, but I prefer
Yeah,
these because of the color.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, it's a definite aesthetic. Yeah, and it was also good that the last lot of retro collection figures I just unboxed. I'm just about to drop a video on it. They were all New Hope figures that never got made in the original vintage line. So now you've got 6 brand new figures from the original movie that slot in perfectly with your vintage Star Wars figures. Like if you're a Star Wars guy, which is pretty cool. And they've started doing like some of the re-releases of the rarer ones that like they're really expensive because they're really expensive. Like in the bottom right corner of that, you'll see Yak Face. Like he is not worth the amount of money that it costs to get like the original one, but that retro one cost me like $20. So I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
Han
it's
Solo
what
and
a grail.
Stormtrooper? Is that a Han Solo and Stormtrooper gear?
Yes.
see. Wow.
Yeah. So the thing that people were making as a custom for many years, now you can get a legit one with Kenner branding.
Yeah. There's a company called Stan Solo,
Mhm.
and they do some
They do
amazing.
so good.
Yeah. I don't know if you've heard of them or not.
Yeah, there's something. I've seen Dave from Toy Polloi. He gets them from time to time, puts them on his channel, and I was just like, yeah, I would love to get me some of those. And I might do. I've kind of I've come to a point now where where I don't want to just be grabbing everything, and I would like to support some of these more like the smaller
Yeah.
companies with my toy money, rather than just keep handing over fist for whatever actually just takes my fancy because it's shiny and pretty and right in front of me.
Shiny and pretty is always pretty cute.
Yeah. So these are the peculiar little rabbit hole for me. These are Soma Sonic Rangers. And I'm pretty sure I had one of these when I was a kid, and you used to see them everywhere in every like cheap junk shop, like all the little bargain shops and that, with all the off-brand knockoff toys. When I was looking at them, they were the knockoff ones of the Transformers with the diamonds on their chests. But I think these have been around since about RoboCop days. That's why they kind of look like RoboCop. And they've just got the single button on their belt that makes the eye light up. Your basic figures,
cool.
there's no sounds or anything. It's just the eye. I actually got one of these this week. Another one for the rabbit hole.
Nice.
That's cool. They almost look like a painted, like a Power Ranger. The ones with the
yeah, but that's kind of what they were going for. The face looks like RoboCop. And that's what they were originally knocking off, I'm pretty sure. So when they were released, they were like knockoff RoboCop toys, and then they were knockoff Power Rangers, and the light blue clear one there, I'm pretty sure he's just a knockoff Tron figure. And they made so many of them. And then there was a slightly larger version of them. I've got, I think, one that makes noise, and then there was a big one that's about the size of your Power Rangers figure as well. So that's it's a pretty interesting rabbit hole. And like, it was the second video I ever made was one of these Soma Sonic Rangers. It was the yellow one that's just peeking over the back there. Because it was something I picked up at a swap meet, and it was filthy and rusty. Like the wires had rotted out of it because the battery leaked and everything. And I managed to fix it up and get it looking really nice. So I think that kind of really piqued my interest, and I've restored a couple of them. Most of them usually aren't in too bad a nick, because I think a lot of kids didn't really play with them too much once they got them, because you go, oh yep, the eye lights up, yep, okay.
That's it.
There's a lot of, like, looking at this picture, I see a Muppet Babies animal next to not Cartman, Kenny.
Kenny, yeah.
And then what's the soldier with the bent knees?
That's Captain Scarlet.
Oh, okay, yeah. I saw
like
guys
like Thunderbirds thing, yeah.
Thunderbirds. Okay, now that rings a bell.
Yeah, it's like there was the Thunderbirds cartoon, and there was a Captain Scarlet thing happening at the same time. Actually, I think Captain Scarlet's even older than the Thunderbirds, but their figures look very similar. There's literally Thunderbirds figures to the left of him. Gotcha. I've got my random like Sesame Street cars and Muppet figures next to them. It was just, they kind of fit in that spot because I got a little tiered thing, so it's like all these short figures that they're safe in the cabinet. They won't get knocked down and lost. So it's just like random stuff.
Yeah, I think I see the count.
The very back.
Yeah,
a couple behind.
Yep, yeah. You can just see his arm poking up there. Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I see him. That's
right
awesome.
From Animal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
So they're
cool.
That's so cool.
in the cabinet behind me here. So that the cabinet behind me is 2/3 of it is just Power Rangers, and the bottom shelf is these Sonic Rangers. The overflow of my my Ninja Turtles from here went up there, and then there's just like the corner of random stuff.
Swamp Man.
Any little vinyl figures and stuff like that tended to go there.
So speaking of Muppets, are you getting rabbit hole into NECA's Nico, whatever it's called? They're
No, I
Sesame
haven't.
Street and Muppet line?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna get into that. I never actually haven't actively collected the Muppet stuff. It's all been stuff that's turned up in bulk lots.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoy buying bulk lots of stuff and sorting through it, and that it's not really they don't happen as often these days. They're a bit people want top dollar for everything now. But I particularly
Maximize their money.
yeah, I particularly loved getting like bulk lots of toy parts and figuring out what parts are what, like just random bits of broken toys or weapons or whatever. It's just like, yeah. I remember I was sick or I was injured for a couple of weeks, and it kind of stopped me from going stir crazy while I was in bed because I just had all these pictures of toys and the laptop with me, and I was just like looking for cross-reference images to try and it was like solving mysteries. Yeah, I did. I got this it's like a little tiny baby coloring book about this big that I went to a secondhand bookshop, and they just had a little basket up the front for free. And inside it says it's printed in Melbourne, Australia. So I thought it was pretty cool. So it's going to go on the shelf near me, Muppets.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so these are the AliExpress figures.
Man.
And they share they got the bodies from the Galoob O-ring figures, like the A-Team and stuff.
Mhm.
And they've used heads from a bunch of different lines, including the Love Boat.
Frightening.
Yeah,
the Love Boat. That's Isaac right there, right?
that's him. Yeah. I call him the Chavez. So there were some of these back in the 80s called American Defense, I think they were called, and you can still you can find them. There's some still carded on eBay and that. So I don't know whether they've just found the molds for these and started making them again, or if these are just some like long lost excess stock. But you can still get them on AliExpress. But you used to be able to get like 5 at a time. Now they'll only sell you a maximum of 3 at a time. The girl, the only female figure is on the far right. Is I had to sculpt a head and alter the body to make a female figure for him because there are no females in the line. These are going to be the characters in that play motion series that I was talking about. Yeah, a bunch of No Hope O-ring knockoff figures that wanted to be G.I. Joes but couldn't.
Those are pretty cool.
I believe we have one more.
I'll have to check out AliExpress now.
That's a
those.
beautiful shot right there.
Yes, it is. That's
Wow.
glorious.
Yeah. Yeah. So this, if you look closely at this picture, there's actually rabbit holes in this rabbit hole. So there's random figures of like regular looking people in my Eternia.
Yes.
And they're the Fisher Price My Loving Family stuff, and it amuses me to no end to have them hanging out with my Eternian heroes. So I've named the ones sitting up there on Snake Mountain. That's Ron and Martha, and Tim's just kind of sitting off on his lonesome right on that bottom right hand corner, and his wife Sally left him for Fisto.
I don't want to read too much into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was kind of another thing. Like, if I haven't obsessively chased these figures down, but if I do see them, I'm getting them because I've got another idea for like a play motion series to do with these too. Actually, I'd thought of this one before I even got on the O-ring stuff, but yeah, apparently the O-ring stuff has to happen now. Yes, that is a Micro Machine City van on the top. Yeah, there's a couple of different color schemes for them, but they're and they've got different insides as well. That doesn't seem to necessarily line up with what colors on the outside. They just had a few different models of them, so you have different tracks. I did make a stop motion video with that set at one point, just with my little tiny micro transformer ones, the little G1 micro mini bots. So they were driving around the Micro Machines track and stuff. But yeah, that was just something I picked up at a swap meet for like $5 a couple of years ago, and now it just takes up a lot of real estate. I don't even have any Micro Machines cars, which is ridiculous. I thought I did, but I couldn't find them. So maybe they're too micro.
Is that by chance Modulok on top of Snake Mountain?
Yeah. He's it turns out he sits quite well on top of the microphone thing. You put he's very stable up there. Just put his legs around the head of the microphone, and then he hasn't budged.
That's Eric's favorite.
Oh no, that thing creeped me plumb out as a kid. The texture and everything, and he was so hard to put together, and I never could. I had issues like seeing how to put him together, how to make him.
There's no wrong way to put them together. It's how you want them.
Well, it just the texture of it, and it was really hard to snap together back in the day. I remember having to use the force and like having to curb stomp him to get him together.
The Origins does not feel like the vintage. So
it's quite different. And yes, Bluey is hanging out with Orko, and Bluey's got Skeletor's. He's got Skeletor's belt and sword.
But just that figure alone as a kid, I was like, "This is creepy. I don't dig it." I was like, got him for Christmas. I was like, "Ugh."
He was a figure I was kind of putting off trying to get, because over here you pay top dollar for stuff that's incomplete. But he was a gift from my good buddy Adam from Go Figure. Yeah, he found that I think at Joe Fest a couple of years ago, and he sent it back with Zazel. That was really awesome, and I think it's pretty much complete except for maybe the weapons, the two guns or something that he comes with. But so instead of having to try and pay a lot of money to get all the little bits and pieces together, Adam got it for me in one fell swoop.
You know it, Ronnie.
I still want to do that Mo Tuesday on Saturday morning and get you and Phil and Zazel and Adam on here. I just think that'd be so awesome. Fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah. We have to make it happen sometime.
Casey,
trying to get those guys together for Mo Tuesday. It's like trying to wrangle cats.
Yeah. It's sad because it's such a great show.
Yeah, it was always good fun. I really looked forward to my Tuesday nights.
Yeah, it's it was something at because I work at a desk, and I can have it going as I'm doing my work, and it got me through some Tuesdays. Yeah. Then the one time I got to come on there, and it was still one of the funnest things I've done on YouTube. It was a great time.
Yeah, it was good. I was on that one with you. Yeah.
Podcast from Grayskull. We actually we did a live stream, but it did not go over well. We haven't done it since. Who knows? We might do it again because I loved it. It was a good time.
I had fun.
Also,
you have to bridge the gaps there. So you have to get like GI Man, bring everyone together.
I have so many rabbit holes that it's hard to keep up with, and I'll buy in spurts. Like I'll find, like right now, I'm all in on getting these Star Trek Playmates figures from the early 90s. You can get them for $5 a piece on cards still. I mean, they're so fun. I loved them. I had them all back then. So I'm doing that. and of course wrestling. Huge wrestling fan. I've been getting a bunch of those. Ringside Collectibles has really hurt my wallet. Thanks, Johnny, for introducing me to Ringside Collectibles.
Mhm.
These little guys started a rabbit hole on me.
Yeah, they did.
Oh. The Imagine X stuff is awesome.
Yes, I've got them. I've got all of them, and now I'm waiting to see if they do a Wave 3, which my Walmart just got rid of the Wave 2. They clearanced them out, so I'm like, okay, let's see Wave 3. And now I'm just like crossing my fingers and hoping to see what they do, and I'm afraid they're not going to do it.
I think I've got a couple of the Imagine X Batman play sets that I've grabbed from op shops here and there because they look close enough to 3 3/4 scale when you're just using them as backdrops.
Mhm.
They're pretty cool. They make fantastic stuff.
Yes, they do.
A few years ago, because particularly where I am, because I'm out in the sticks, there wasn't really a lot of cool toys around, and you started to see like, okay, like Imagine X is the only toy company doing cool stuff right now. Zazel has basically gone almost all in on Knuckle Crunchers, just because he wants the accessories for the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Championship. He doesn't care about the figures; he just wants the accessories.
It's a Lord of the Rings Aragorn sword, Elandriel, I think is the name of it, and it comes with like it starts out as the hilt, and then it has resin.
To make it things.
It has resin. You got to let it sit in the sun and yada yada yada, and they're pretty fun, but I can't borrow Walmart. Don't carry them anymore, and it's so detailed. It's actually got the Elvish runes going up the face of the blade. You can't see it.
Cool.
But
yeah, I did see some of those locally when they came out, and I really wanted to, but like they're quite very expensive over here for what they are.
Yeah, same.
So I couldn't justify it. I'm like, no, I'll be okay.
And then another rabbit hole I'm on is challenge coins. I love challenge coins. And
That's so cool.
like the Finest does some amazing ones. That's the backside of it. Can't really tell much about it, but it's a rabbit hole. I see it, and it's something for me to fidget with. So
yeah,
I got the challenge corn from Sergeant Slaughter from Joe Fest a couple years ago, and I know I could sell it online for like over $100, but it's priceless to me. I can't sell it.
Yeah.
I love that the podcast from the pit coin that was in the box of goodies that you guys sent me. That's so cool.
That's all Eric. Eric, he nailed it on those.
Well, again, it comes from where I love these little coins. Like this one is from the Cobra Express guys that was set up at Joe Fest.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
That's so
it raises up, so it's got texture to it. And so I was thinking, I was like, what could we give people that's kind of little? Be like, hey, well, here you go. And I was like, I like challenge coins, so I got playing on Amazon, and I found this, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a small run, and I got them. And the first run were kind of plain. This is the first one I got.
Still looks good though.
Yeah, super cool.
And then I was like, how can I dress it up? So then I did the
damn
gold.
That's awesome.
So
got the start date on there too, right?
Yeah, It's got the start date.
Established 2020.
Yep. So next year there might be some more. You never know. I know what I'm doing now. I'm dangerous.
You can put Joe Fest 2027 on one side.
Ooh, look at Casey being all fancy. I never thought of that. Thanks, man.
I'm not just the eye candy.
I'm the brains, which is scary.
Wes, I would ask you for your rabbit holes, but just
For
finish
what?
G.I. Joe. I'm just kidding. What else? What else you got? I know you're into other things.
I mean, usually anything O-ring, like, you know, Delta 17, pick and choosing, you know, like these guys here.
I
Not
want the
going
flare.
in. Yeah. And then if I could, I would love to go down the rabbit hole, but they're just so expensive. And I got 3 sets and a couple of the actual like vehicles from the vintage space Lego line. I got a couple from 1979, 1980, and I think one from 81. Yeah, those are just really cool. Growing up with those. But I got a box coming in on Monday that's not 3 3/4 inch. It's not O-ring.
What?
And yeah.
What have you done?
But yeah, Lego Space is awesome.
Yeah, I got a few sets of that this year, but by accident, my dad bought like a box of toys because he likes to fix up old toy trucks and things.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a little ice cream container full of old Lego. And Lego, and then once I pulled it out, there were all these like instruction booklets and stuff with it, and it was mostly like late 60s to late 80s Lego space stuff. One little Lego, the little Lego Fantasy Little Kingdom thing, the guy with a horse and cart, and my wife and I pieced together as much of it as we could into the made the sets that we could. Occasionally had to like sub in a little bit of modern stuff here and there. But we even got a couple of the minifigures that they were the minifigures before the minifigures that we know now, where they don't have movable arms or legs. Like they're just these little statues with hats, basically. They didn't even have faces on some of them.
Yeah, they were just yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Lego in general. I mean, I have a few, I have the Home Alone house, the brick house, Ghostbusters, which I bought off AliExpress. It's not officially Lego. Yeah. And it took like 6 months to get here. It doesn't arrive as quickly as it does for y'all over there, but I don't. Yeah, and it's still readily available. And last I checked, which was a few months ago, that was actually still pretty much around the same price range. But that Galaxy Explorer is so cool. And I don't have the vintage one either.
The Lego is another rabbit hole of mine as well.
And the problem with Lego is that's another price tier. I mean, we think the stuff that we actually, are truly in, the price levels, are where they're at. But man, Lego is just, and Lego was always like that though. They were always expensive even back in the day. So I was fortunate to get what I had when I was a kid with Lego. It was, a welcome surprise. But I knew a kid that built a city of, he had the police station, the fire station, the hospital, some houses in the streets and the airport. I was and I'm here 10 years old, and this kid I think he was younger than me, and I'm like, can I live with y'all? Can your parents be my parents? Jealous much?
It's the whole.
But-
I don't have parents. Can you take me in?
Yeah. But yeah,
Oh, nice. Nice.
jeez, yeah.
I am
Wow.
So
my Lego rabbit hole started with a single set that wasn't even Lego branded. It was my wife and I. We would go camping in this caravan park over the coast every Christmas, New Year, and on New Year's Day they had a fair every day for New Year's Day, and there was a little stall selling like all the cheap like Chinese toys and stuff that they would usually there every year. And then I saw this. It's an actual working pistol that you could cock and fire little pellets out of this knockoff Lego. I was like, that looks like it'll be fun to build. So we bought one each, and so we just sat at our table that went next to our tent and putting this Lego set together. And I had so much fun that I immediately went back down the hill to the fair and bought a pirate ship. So it was pretty much like it's like a brick for big remake of like one of the 80s pirate ship ones.
yes, and those were
So,
amazing.
I built that, and then it was just like a switch in my head. When we got back home, I just started buying Lego sets that looked fun and started building them, and then I started trying to make my own stuff. That's where it's all started to get unhinged, because then I was like, I don't have enough gray bricks to make my castle. I'm going to go find some sets that have lots of gray bricks. And that's kind of, it just started growing and growing. And it just became like, yeah, that was a big obsession for many years. And like, I've got a couple of great big tubs full of it in pieces. I've got some sets built in my toy room. But yeah, most of it's just in pieces in tubs now. And I used to, I had this awesome tradition that I love doing when I can. I would like at Christmas, I would get my Lego out and make like a little Christmas village or something, or like a bit of a city or something, and just kind of, it would just sit on the table over the Christmas period.
I still do that.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
It's just something that like in recent years I just haven't. Like my back's bad, so getting down on the floor and looking for Lego pieces isn't really fun for me at the moment. But yeah, so it hasn't really been a priority. But yeah, it's all.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's all heaps of fun.
I will be picking up a Lego set hopefully next month. It's the Star Trek original series bridge.
That's the next Lego purchase for me too.
It looks so good, and I cannot wait. I just wish it wasn't $199.
Yeah,
So,
the license set sting.
Yeah,
The Lego set I'm wanting is around 300, and I can't swing at for a Lego set. It's Balrog from Lord of the Rings.
that thing's pretty cool looking.
And
The Lord of the Rings stuff is something that I've been so dirty about, because like they're so expensive, and not to mention the fact that I know where I could fit it, but I still want it. You can get them like the off-brand ones on AliExpress.
and
Yeah.
then,
Significantly cheaper.
Mhm.
my wife and her cousin, whenever he was little, they built the Death Star, the Lego Death Star. And it's massive. It was like the size of a beach ball. And he still has it set up. And I seen yesterday that they're doing the executioner from Darth Vader's ship from
Return of the Jedi.
Star Wars. Yeah. They're doing it, and they're saying it's going to be the largest Lego set made.
Well, they just redid the Death Star one. Like, that thing is massive, and it's not it's level.
Yeah.
So it's just Lego goes crazy, but it's also crazy pricey. And so that I bought the Jerry Seinfeld's apartment. I mean, that was $200, but it was really fun putting it together, putting the stickers on it, putting the figures together. Just like when I did the Home Alone house, that thing was, I mean, that has so many little trinkets inside of it that it reminds you when you were putting it together. you think of the movie, you know. And
Yeah.
Casey, when we get the Enterprise, you're going to see how big the box is, and then when you finally put it together, you're like, "Going, this thing's kind of small, but it's still going to be cool." Because I said the same thing when I put the Seinfeld stage together. I was like, "It's really cool." I thought it was going to be bigger than what it is, but that's Lego for you.
I've for years wanted to get into the Harry Potter Legos.
Yeah, those look amazing too.
I think that's amazing looking world, and it'd be a lot of fun.
It's really cool. Like if you walk into there's some places around here that the holiday stores, and they sell those it's a company called Department 56, and they're little houses or villages, and they're like porcelain or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the Christmas Vacation version of it, and but when you walk into the holiday stores, they all have it built into a city and a theme, and from Halloween to Christmas. And sometimes there's at toy shows or at toy museums, they have those Legos kind of all like mixed and matched themes, but they all just flow together, and you're just like going, I just want to live inside this thing. It's really cool seeing it all put together, and you're like, I want this in my house. I want to be able to do that, but I'm not a billionaire. Not a millionaire, a billionaire.
Yeah. Got quite
so you're saying you are a millionaire.
A Lego. But like none of the big sets. It's only the small stuff.
Yeah. And that castle set was really cool. They had one at Joe Fest, the gray one, I think.
The set I had the most fun doing Lego, which Lego's hard for me for some reason, is the Batman versus Superman rooftop battle. It's a armored Batman with a kryptonite staff, and it's got the bat signal and stuff. But I've got Superman laying with a batarang stuck in his nugget, and I'm not a fan of Superman, but there is one toy company that has made the absolute best Superman I've ever laid my hands on. And that company is Level 7 Toys.
It's pronounced Legos, Ronnie, you heathen. Legos. It's a pasta sauce brand. Okay. Legos.
No, there is not another. I'll have to send you a picture of it, Dennis. I have like this nugget off his body and like a battering up into the center of his peg hole.
That's amazing. You know, the only thing I realized that I was really surprised, taken aback on how big it actually was. Be quiet, Ronnie. When I bought the Ecto 1, so those cars that, you know, when you walk into Target or go on the Lego website, like the back to the DeLorean, the Ecto 1 is huge. Like it is, and it's heavy. Every time I pick it up to move it around, I'm just like, please, like, I don't want it to like fold or break in half. I mean, it's really supported through the chassis, but yeah, it is really cool. I need to do a video on that one.
I was going to say, I have the Batmobile from Batman versus Superman, and it's tiny. But
really?
Yeah, I mean, it's like maybe 3-4 or about 4 or 5 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
But it also came with a minifig.
Yeah, no, these were like, I mean, this is bigger than 3. This is I don't know what scale it is. It might be it's not classified scale. It's not 1/12 scale. It's in between the 3 3/4 and I don't think there's a scale to it, actually.
Okay.
I mean, maybe there is, but
I know what ones you're talking about now. It came in the great big box. This came in
the
the big box
it
one I have.
Box. Yeah.
So
my bank account is very glad that the Masters of the Universe is Mega Bloks. It's not Lego.
Yes.
And it's I'm not as tempted because that doesn't have the Lego minifigures.
Did you get that from Level 7?
No, this is the not Lego version of G.I. Joe that they put out a few years ago. The greatest leader Joe has ever had, Flint.
That is good looking Flint. But yeah, Dennis is doing minifigs.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get a hold of Dennis. I
And
got
I think
so
he's
many
good.
questions for him after his post last night.
Creo.
Yeah. I think he just said up there somewhere that he might be doing some space Lego thing.
He's doing minifigs. Custom
Yeah,
minifigs.
Yeah.
Okay, Dennis, you got me.
Danger, Will Robertson. Danger.
So, Nate, what do you got coming up on your channel that people can check out?
So I've got another unboxing video. It seems to be all I'm releasing these days. I've got an unboxing video. Probably tomorrow I'll drop it. Just another Star Wars Retro Collection 6-pack. And just last night I was tagged in something on YouTube that I'm hoping. I've got surgery coming up in a couple of weeks, so. But this is a small project I think I should be able to do in the next 2 weeks before my surgery, which is it's a collaboration about rust buckets. So I'm thinking I'm going to get a Hot Wheels car and turn it into a rust bucket, and I think I'm going to pick the most futuristic space age looking Hot Wheels I can, and then make it look like a rusty old wreck.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to go with, and see if I can get that done in the next couple of weeks, and then maybe edit the video together while I'm recovering.
So if you need a surgeon, I'm certifiable. Be like working on a deer, buddy. Be like working on a deer.
Wes?
I'll keep that in mind.
No
It's
problem.
like if the surgeon's having trouble, I'll say I can phone a friend.
I'll Google it if I have to.
Wes, what do you got coming up on O-Ring Operatives?
So we have Sean. If you didn't see Zazel's show a few weeks, last weekend, has it already been a week? He did he had Sean from Squared Circle Toys. Also, he has 2 websites. He has 2 brands. It's a KWK. It's shopkwk.com. Also, Squared Circle Toys. The logo's there.
Nice.
There we go. Danny sent me the pictures. So we got them coming up on O-Ring. Sean coming up on O-Ring Operatives on Wednesday, talking about the wrestling figures that he's making. This guy is this guy has a passion for this, which is great. He makes an actual ring size that is scaled to 3 3/4. I don't think there is a ring out there that is that scale at all.
I don't think so.
And the ropes and everything are elastic, and you can fling your dude, Eric. It's amazing. It is amazing. So we're going to have him on Wednesday. Sometime today, I was hoping I was going to have it ready to go right after the show, but it's taking forever to upload. Yeah, that was a fun show to be on, Zazel. It really was. And I got to be on with Gaz.
It was a shame
I miss being on with Gaz and all you guys. Today I have another Operation O-Ring repair video coming out. So repairing an O-Ring, and I got a couple kit bashes on there too. So
Eric, what do we got coming up next week?
Next week we have Weregoblin coming on.
Nice.
So
that'll be fun.
We're going to be featuring a friend.
That's right. Which is what we like to do.
Yeah.
Nate's a friend. Feature him. And please, everybody, let's get him off that 666 subscribers. I saw it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Need 667.
Let's not stop there.
Yeah.
Let's get him up there.
1 million.
700 by the end of the month.
Yeah. I did log on the other day and see the number. I was like, well, I have to screenshot that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, gas.
Hey, I'd be down.
Yeah. Let me know. If I'm available, I'll do it.
Everybody, thank you so much for being here.
Mhm.
Nate, hope everything goes well with the surgery.
Yep.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
Keep making these great videos. Even if you're just unboxing something, it's still highly entertaining.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
Yeah,
the
like-
one you
I don't mind making them. I find them quite boring to edit because it's just myself talking.
Yeah.
I don't like listening to myself talk. But yeah, other people seem to like them.
they say you're at 668 now. So
There you go.
Ooh, thank you.
I know you got a box from the
for
United
sure.
States the other day that was kind of iffy, but still.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks again for that, guys. It was so cool.
happy
Yeah.
to do it. Was
Oh,
every
yeah.
time I walk in my room, there's this nice shiny little sky storm on my shelf.
I had to get 2 of them
They're
for
so cool.
myself. I got all the guys at the Delta booth to sign one, and I left it in the box, and the other one just sits on my shelf and just glows.
Yeah, I'm going to have to eventually get. I haven't got like the grey one because I ended up did get the blue one last year. I need to get a grey one. I'm going to get 2 grey ones because I want to. After some, I can't remember whose live stream it was on, but it was saying that when they first started working on it, he wanted one to look like a bit more like old school Soviet era
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. And I was like, I have to do that. Maybe paint it beige and maybe make like a different sort of looking head for it. That, you know, instead of the cool like night visor kind of looking thing, it'll have like big, just like round headlights like an old Russian car.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to get you that then, because I want to see
Yeah.
that.
Everybody, thanks so much for being here. Truly enjoyed today. Make sure everybody in the chat that has shows, they're all amazing. They have great channels. Everybody, check out everybody. This is how we
Yep.
grow as a community.
Yeah.
So
Bunch of legends. Seriously.
Love everybody here.
everybody,
Mhm.
please take care. I have to go to post office. Wes, please text me your information.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All righty.
Which means I'm giving you some money today.
As soon as I find out the shipping, you just want me to go ahead and ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody, have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next Saturday morning. Take care.
Y'all be safe.
Give everybody.